Welcome to the My City, My Game pod show featuring Raider J77, your place for all things Raiders and all things Trailblazers. Brought to you by the Spotlight Sports Network. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Now let's go.
Once a Raider, bruh, always a Raider, bruh. Shit simple as that. You look silver and black. Lot of bread invested in that O-line. Car insurance cost the arm and the leg.
What's going on, Raider Nation? But Jay, take over real quick. So I gotta check on my aunt real quick. I'll be right back. Take over.
All right, what's up, Raider Nation? You are watching the Spotlight Raiders Talk, My City, My Game, on the Spotlight Sports Network. We are here for the post game. You guys caught me mid Trisket. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're here live for the post game of the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Las Vegas Raiders. The Chiefs beat the Raiders 35-31. So we're going to talk about things that frustrated us, things we liked. We're going to talk about stats, what we think we need to do better. And it's going to be a lot of Paul Gunther bashing, probably. And yeah, we're going to talk about it, man. And
I think you should pull up. I think you should pull it up for the viewers to call in.
I was going to say, maybe we might do some live calls. So that would be kind of cool. And you guys can call and vent. So, Hammer, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm sick to my stomach right now. I actually just went into one of the group pages and said it straight up, and I'm going to say it here. Gunther needs to be fired. If we need to get together and sign a petition to make this happen, our secondary can't cover a damn thing right now. There was zero pressure on Patrick Mahomes. They made no adjustments. We can't stop the run. Any team's run game, we legit really can't stop right now. We're playing with two linebackers. That's it. I don't know what we're not getting here. Change it up. Run a 3-4. Run a 4-3. Do something else. But, I'm at a loss for words right now. It's taking everything in me not to legit snap right now. We should have won this game tonight. Our offense looked great. We had a couple of drop passes here and there, whatever. Other than that,
but the offense
offensively, we put up plenty of points. The offense looked great. It's the defense that needs to step the hell up. And Jonathan Abram, you're another kid that I wanted in the draft. I spoke about you months before the draft. You need to get your head checked, bro, because this extra aggressive shit, it needs to stop. These stupid penalties need to stop. This is one thing that always gets the Raiders in trouble, is stupid fucking penalties. It has to stop. We're here to win games. We're here to progress. This team, Mayock and Gruden have built
keep saying
this team.
Aguilar cost us the game. I disagree with that.
No, he didn't.
I disagree with that. Aguilar did not cost us the game whatsoever. If he catches the ball. The thing about it is we scored 31 points and we still couldn't win a football game. Everybody want to blame the offense. Offense put up 31 freaking points, y'all. 31. And we still lost. It's not the offense. It's the defense. Please stop that in the chat. Yes, we did have a few drop balls. Ingold dropped 2. Aguilar dropped 2. Understanding that. But we put up enough points. We put up enough points to win this game, and you just leave not Patrick Mahomes. You leave Travis Kelce wide open because you don't want to let Patrick Mahomes run the ball. Jonathan Abram was looking for his next hit. Instead of looking for the hit, look how to learn how to cover. How to do pass coverage, bro. I'm sorry, 31 points win you a football game in the NFL. I don't know what y'all been watching, But 31 points win you a game in the NFL. In the under 2 minutes, Carr took this offense down the field. Took it down the field and got us in the end zone. He scrambled around for at least 15 seconds and got a clutch pass to Jason Witten. So you can't say the offense did enough. Not against KC. If our defense would adjust, stop them on that drive, Carr would never have to get back on the field. Carr is not the problem.
Yeah, it's true.
Carr is not the problem.
I mean, Carr and the offense did really well. You know what I mean? I mean, they put multiple touchdowns on the board. Yeah, there was some drop passes, but Kansas City had some drop passes too. So when it comes right down to it, thanks Keys for the super chat. When it comes right down to it, the defense needed to make a stop and they failed.
Exactly. Thank you, Keith, for the $5 donation. Really do appreciate it, y'all. Really do appreciate it. But we fought against KC. We did whatever we could. Our offense did whatever we could. Yes, we had some good crucial stops on defense, but when we really needed, we left one of the best tight ends in football open.
Mm-hmm.
Wide open. No one near him. And mind you, if we would have never, if like Jonathan Abram was definitely, I could definitely agree with what Dominique said. Jonathan Abram plays undisciplined. Why should we roast Nelson Aguilar? For what? The man had 7 catches for almost 100 yards and a touchdown?
Nelson Aguilar. Let's see. Let's take a look.
Last time I looked at him, he had 6
receptions, 6 receptions, 88 yards, 1 touchdown. As long as it's 29, he was targeted 8 times. So he dropped 2, caught 6. Stop.
Please.
It wasn't like I'm sick of people, and I'm not even saying just Raider fans. This is like fanboys in general. Y'all want to go and try to roast people that actually were producing and doing things. Like, perfect example are our Carr haters. Oh, it's Carr's fault. That's why we lost tonight. He threw 1 interception at the end of the game, but he played his ass off.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let Aguilar drop 2 passes.
They want to say Aguilar dropped 2 passes, but nobody's talking about how Ingold dropped 2 passes, 2 big passes that could have gave us a first down. But nobody want to talk about that. Everybody said we should bash Nelson Aguilar because his past history. No, if we're going to bash Aguilar, we got to bash Ingold as well.
Mm-hmm.
It hit your hands twice, Ingold. Stop making this about Nelson Aguilar.
Travis Kelce had 2 drops.
Travis Kelce had 2 drops. Nobody said nothing about that.
Tyreek Hill had 3.
But we're not going to hear that. We're not going to hear anybody talk about that.
So according to Victor Ford, Gruden said this is a hard one to swallow. And he said that Gruden said that the Raiders had a stunt that didn't get home on the last play. Credit Mahomes by buying time, went out of his way not to name the players who blew the assignment. Call them out.
It was Abram.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call it out right now. It was Jonathan Abram.
I'm not giving no defenses the excuse. I'm not giving the defense the excuse. Brandon Christopher is giving this defense so many excuses. I'm not doing it. Yes, I understand we had 7 people on the COVID-19 list. I don't care about that. You still have to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
You're a professional. You get paid millions to play a game. You all know Paul Guttner's scheme. He's not going to change anything.
Brandon, Waller missed a wide open one last week, but did they lose the game?
No.
Stop.
Yes, we're going to open up the lines. We are going to open up the lines, but we just want to get our Vince out the way. We want to get our Vince out the way.
You know what, Jason? I want Vic Beasley. They couldn't get that other dude from I think it was Atlanta Tack.
Tack McKinley.
Yes. Get Beasley. Get Beasley.
Yeah, they still might be able to get tacked. We don't know if the Browns put in a.
No, the Niners got him.
No, he failed the test for the Niners.
He failed the
physical.
Oh,
That's why I don't want him.
Yeah. So the Browns and the Raiders are next up. The Browns are technically one spot before the Raiders. So if the Browns don't put in a bid for him, or they do and he fills their physical, then he comes to the Raiders.
I'll take Vic Beasley right now.
I'll take Vic Beasley over that. Did the secondary choke on the last?
It was a blown assignment.
Yes,
it was a blown assignment. That's it. Jonathan Abram blew his assignment. That's it.
And I just gotta say this: we got 50 people in the chat on the YouTube channel. Why do we only have 10 likes? Can we hit that like button, please?
Hit the like
button. Got 50 people in the chat right now for this post-game show, and we only have 10 likes. Come on, y'all. Y'all know better than that, Raider Nation. Come on, Raider Nation. Y'all know better than that, man. Come on. Y'all got to do better. It's frustrating. It's been frustrating with this defense all year. The defense held them to 21 points, but what's the final score? 35-31. I'm sorry to say. The defense blew this game. We won this game with our offense. Yeah, it was Abram on the last play.
Yep.
I'm getting sick just even saying it over and over again. Like, it's just like.
Yes, Alex. They had 36 first downs, bro. 36 first downs. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Kansas City had 36 first downs. The Raiders had 25. The Chiefs had 22 of those first downs were passing and 10 were rushing. 17 of the first downs for the Raiders were passing and 5 were rushing.
Roy is ready. Roy is ready to call up, man. Roy, Roy, we're going to get you there, bro. Trust me. You're going to call in real soon, bro. You're going to call in real soon, bro. I'm telling you right now. You're going to call in real soon. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Make sure y'all follow Hammer on J_Hammer86 on Twitter. Make sure y'all go check him out there. But damn, man. Yes, anybody can call in, man. Anybody can call in, Jay, whenever you're ready, bro.
So I just want to break this down real quick. So for the offenses, they both had 9 drives. So we had an equal amount of drives.
Right.
The total plays for Kansas City were 73-57 for the Raiders. Kansas City had 460 yards. Raiders had 364. 6.3 yards per play for Kansas City, 6.4 yards per play for the Raiders. 352 passing yards for Kansas City, 275 for the Raiders. Kansas City was 35 of 46. The Raiders were 23 of 31. 8.9 yards per pass for the Raiders, 7.7 yards per pass for Kansas City. Each of them threw a touchdown. 108 yards rushing for Kansas City to the Raiders, 89. Both had about the same amount of attempts, 27 for Kansas City, 26 for the Raiders. The Raiders averaged 3.4 yards per carry. Kansas City averaged 4. We were tied when it comes to red zone attempts made versus made versus attempts. So they were 4 of 5 and we were 4 of 5 in the red zone. We had 8 penalties for 72 yards. They had 10 penalties for 89. And then, of course, we each had a turnover. They possessed the ball for 32 minutes. We possessed the ball for 27 minutes and 55 seconds. So it was very, very evenly matched on offense. Very close. So when it comes to the offense versus the defense, that's not where we fell short, guys. We didn't fall short on the offense, man.
We didn't.
The only thing that they really beat us on was those first downs.
They beat, and I said it. I said it before. People want to think about, oh, nobody want to be talking about Max Crosby, how he was getting beat on big plays on the edge all night. You have to understand what type of formation that Paul Guttner was playing. He was playing a 4-2-5. He had two inside linebackers and no outside linebackers. So yeah, of course they're going to beat you on the edge. They're going to do that because you have no outside linebackers. What happened to the trade with McMillan? Where is he at?
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all brought Javin White up from the practice squad. Why he wasn't out there tonight? What was the point of making him active on the 53-man roster and you just going to not play them? What is the point in that?
Keys, we've answered this question like 50 times already. We've only been on 15, 16 minutes.
As many times that we asked for David Irvin, yes, we got David Irvin, but we traded Lynn Bowden Jr., another offensive weapon, for a linebacker that we're not even using. We traded Lynn Bowden Jr. to Miami, where Miami is not even utilizing his talent.
James, right now we have the 7th playoff spot currently, and the remaining schedule, we can win pretty much every game. We can win this thing out. The only tough one that we have on our calendar right now is Indianapolis and that defense, and they beat the Packers today.
You guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It was I don't think it was a defensive line, man.
We had two linebackers the whole game.
Bro, it's the secondary. It is the secondary, but at the same time,
the whole game though.
We had five QB hits. 5. Do you know how many QB hits that the Kansas City Chiefs had?
Like none.
They barely had hits.
Maybe one.
So nobody got a sack.
We had 5 QB hits, but like we had 2 linebackers, man.
Nobody got a sack. We had 5 QB hits. We had 5 passes defensed. 49 or 66 tackles as a team. They had 57 tackles. 1 tackle for a loss, 2 passes defensed, and 1 quarterback hit.
People can say that we are the youngest team out there. I can completely understand that we are a young team. But I'm not blaming it on COVID either.
We had 3 tackles for a loss.
I'm not blaming it on COVID. I'm not blaming it on nothing. At the end of the day, we were in this game.
Mm-hmm.
It's no excuse. We were in this game. Paul Guttner is only utilizing 2 linebackers. Why you think the middle of the field was wide open majority of the game when you only have 2 linebackers? When you play a 4-2-5, you're not going to win. Why didn't we go to the 3-man line with 4 linebackers? Why did we do that? Or a 3-man line with 3 linebackers and more corners? There's so many ways you could have switched that up. But when you're playing with 2 linebackers and you don't have no outside linebackers that help you out with the edge, you're going to get beat. And then you got to think about the BS call. The BS challenge call when they dropped it on 3rd down. And they called that a catch. Stop it.
You know it's a problem when your safety led the team in tackles tonight. 10 tackles, 7 solos by Jonathan Abram. 9 tackles, 6 solos by Nick Kwiatkowski. Nicholas Morrow, 8 total, 6 solo. Nevin Lawson, 7 total, 5 solo. Trayvon Mullen, 6 total, 5 solo. Like, yo, the shit starts at the line, and you guys can't stop that run for shit right now either.
Yeah, our run defense was not good. So it was a combination of the run defense and giving up big chunk plays, like that touchdown at the end with the blown coverage. Because quite honestly, overall the defense, statistically does not look that bad. It's those big chunk plays and the run.
Just make sure y'all keep it family friendly. Make sure y'all keep it friendly on here because it is supposed to be suitable for advertising. We really don't want too much profanity when y'all do call up to the show or when we talk. That's why I try to condense myself from trying to curse because I am ticked off right now that we lost this game. But
Travis Kelce averaged 15.9. Sorry, Travis Kelce averaged 15.9 yards per play, or per reception. He had 127 yards of total offense. Tyreek Hill had 102. It's just not that's killer, man.
It's killer, man. I just don't understand.
Can we find out the last time Le'Veon Bell scored a touchdown? Because that right there is just embarrassing.
You know why?
Yeah, on one carry.
If you notice on our run defense, when they ran up the middle, they didn't get nothing. You know why? Because we had two inside linebackers. But when they bounced it out, when they got to the edge, we had no edge because we didn't have no outside linebackers. It's typical and it's simple football. I coach football. There's no way I'm going into a game when I only have two linebackers. If I'm an offensive coordinator, right, I am going to benefit off that. And that's what Andy Reid did. He benefited on that. There's no way that you have two inside linebackers and nobody on the outside. So what happens to Max Crosby? If somebody cracks down on Max Crosby, where's the outside linebacker? Nowhere to be found.
Yeah, they had 3 rushing touchdowns. We had 1.
Losing
Cleveland
Farrell was a big hit tonight. It was a big hit. I even though that we was 3-0. 3-0 and coming into this game. We were 3-0.
We should have won this game. Mark Brooks, the Raiders don't suck. Come on, man.
Well, let the trolls come in. Listen, let the trolls come in because you know why? Let the trolls come in because you know why they're giving us a view.
And
give us the view. I'll take it.
We appreciate the super chat, but the D line is not trash, man. The D line is not trash. We just talked about it. They had five quarterback hits to Kansas City's 1. You know what I mean? Yeah, they didn't. None of those got converted into a sack, but sacks don't always mean everything. You know what I mean? It's about how much pressure we put pressure on Patrick Mahomes. That wasn't the issue. The issue is that he was able to get the ball out of his hand and get it, to a receiver like Travis Kelce who wasn't covered.
People talked about how, they come off a bye week and stuff like that. We lost. This game came down to the wire. Everybody thought that they was going to blow us out the park. And you could tell that the Kansas City Chiefs can be beat. That defense is trash.
Just keep in mind.
The Kansas City Chiefs defense is trash. And we took advantage of every opportunity that our offense, that defense gave to us. We did.
Keep in mind for everybody watching right now, we're the only team to beat the Chiefs. First off, we were the only team so far this season to even hang with them. They're beating the hell out of other teams that they're playing. We had their number. And you know what? If we see them in the players, things will be different.
This what makes me mad. So I'll go in the Raider Nation Facebook group, right? So this guy named Chap comes in there. He said, no one, and I mean absolutely no one should talk smack about anything. He said the D played very well. Carr was exceptional. Offensive line definitely came to play. Everyone played their A off. That TD pass to Kelce was obviously a miscommunication. No excuses. We're only a team that has the ability to beat KC. Hashtag RN4L. Outside of everything else, when you said the defense played well, where? Please tell me where the defense played well. I mean, do y'all agree with it? Do y'all think the defense played well?
No.
I don't see. No. I don't see it. I don't see where you say the defense played well. I don't. They didn't.
I think they played well in the pass rush. but I don't think they play anywhere else. They didn't play well in the run defense, and they didn't play well in the secondary. Point blank.
J-Dog, there was still time on the clock. There's no way he was gonna be throwing 75 yards for a Hail Mary.
But
we might as well have ran the annexation of Puerto Rico. Like, come on, dude.
But the thing is this. It shouldn't even have to come down to that.
Nope.
That's what people is failing to understand. They shouldn't even came down to that. And this, okay, he said we lost to the best team in the league by 4 points. Haven't already beat them. We'll see them in January. 10-6 is a lock. DC is the guy until he retires.
I like that because I said it from the jump. I predicted 10-6, 11-5 way before the season even started. So I definitely appreciate that post.
First, I actually said 9-7 or 10-6, depending on how we played through the first 6 to 7 games of the season.
Yep.
But now I'm thinking 11-5 or 10-6, and we still make the playoffs. But we have to. It's up to us to. That's our destiny to get in the playoffs. Every game matters right now. Every game matters.
Yeah, and not to mention the holding calls that were happening in the secondary as well. You know what I mean? Like, you can't have that stuff, man. You can't be getting holding calls called on your secondary. Like, this is not. Come on.
And then we undisciplined by not watching the ball on the defensive line, getting defensive all sides. You play defensive line. What are you watching? You watching the opponent in front of you, or you not watching the ball? You move when the ball moves. You learn that at 6 and 7 years old as a kid playing football. You move when the ball moves.
Not James. He only dropped 2. He caught his other 6. He was targeted 8 times.
He was targeted 8 times and he caught 6. You can't say nothing about Nelson Aguilar.
And
can't say nothing. The thing about it is,
you can contain Mahomes.
The thing about this, Swartz didn't even play today. They had a backup dominating us on the line, not getting a sack. Swartz, one of the best offensive linemen, didn't even play tonight. Listen, I'm looking forward to seeing them again.
Yep.
Damon Arnett's PI was not a PI. I'm sorry to say.
But him and Abrams gotta get their heads right and stop with this overly aggressive behavior on the field at times. Because that's what gets them in trouble.
I think Damon Arnett did good, in my opinion.
He did all right.
He did all right. But it's Jonathan Abram. I understand, yes, you want to bring physicality back into the game.
Absolutely.
I have no problem with that. But when you give out late hits and cost us drives and they score, we cannot have that. Yep. We can't. And I've been saying this to Jay in every show. Jonathan Abram needs to calm down or he's going to get flagged. How many times I've been saying this on the show?
That's the truth. That's the truth. James, stop. He's in his second year. Technically, this is pretty much his rookie season all over again because he was only in for like 30 seconds of the first game of his career last year. So stop. He doesn't need to go. He ain't going anywhere right now.
We just got a bunch of trolls saying what they got to say. But shout out to D the Sun says all teams we needed to lose to lost, and we lost too. Honestly, all the teams that we needed to lose won today. The Titans won today. The Browns won today, and the Colts won today. And we needed all 3 of them to lose. Because if they would have lost, we would have been in that 5th place. I'd rather be in 5th than be in 7th, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of.
Because right now, if the season ended, we'll be playing the Pittsburgh Steelers or with the Colts or the Colts or the Titans. We will be playing a good team. The Ravens lost, but the Ravens are still in the hunt. We are in the playoffs as of today.
Yep.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot to be. There's definitely a lot of positive, man. You know what I mean? This team is ready to make a playoff push. They're ready to be contenders in the playoffs, obviously. And I hope we meet Kansas City again in the AFC Championship, and we beat the dog crap out of them.
Watts Raider, I can understand the drops. I can understand what you're saying about the drops. The flags, some of the flags was unnecessary, but I think the PI on Damon Arnett was not a PI. We played a hell of a game. Carr played a hell of a game. This is his second best game against KC. But it's been time when John Gruden need to let Derek Carr sling it. He needs to let Derek Carr sling it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be times when you ran the ball on first and second down, and we didn't get nothing out of it, and you put Derek Carr in a situation where he had to make a play.
Mm-hmm. No. All right, D, you ready to open up these phone lines? You ready to open up these phone lines?
Let me get it for you real quick. Hold up.
You gonna do the ticker scroll?
Call in, let out your frustrations, but keep it PG.
I don't know if y'all can see the number down low. It is scrolling by, so make sure y'all see it real quickly. But I just got a tweet from Victor Four. He said that Abel and Kowalski is obviously not on the same page.
That play kind of showed it towards the end, so I agree with that.
Now, just a heads up, you guys are not going to be able to hear Darian or Hammer unless you have your whatever you're streaming on turned up just a little bit.
Oh my God! You
don't want to turn it up too loud, but yeah, if you do have to turn it down, you won't be able to hear them. But just keep that in mind. I'll try to guide things through.
So, Next Gen Stats just put on Twitter the last play of the game where Travis Kelce just scored a touchdown. Let me see if I can see this real quick.
I don't even think I want to.
So they did this, and look, number 24 was Abram. I don't know if y'all can see this, but you see that person go in motion. Look how Abram drops down. Leave Kelce wide open.
Why would he try to read Mahomes rolling out when that's the defensive end's job is to contain the outside?
All right. Open up the lines, man.
Loyal to the soil.
To accept, press 1.
Make sure they keep
loyal
it clean,
to the soil. What's up, man?
What's cracking, man? Now, y'all finna hear my point of view on all of this. I know sometimes I'll be on you guys to tell me saying what I be saying, and it don't go the way y'all seeing it. But all day, man, we was getting hounded by them refs. We can't win games if the refs gonna be on our helmets. And on top of that, yeah, we had some few penalties that cost us, but it wasn't enough to keep us out of the game. Now, Abraham, I understand him, man. He's running all over the place. We should have had Heath back there instead of him. You feel me? We should have had more Abraham on the inside to try to blitz all the time. That's my opinion. Carr, he was excellent. You feel me? He was doing his thing.
Yep.
He was inside the pocket even when he felt the pressure. He stayed in there like a G. When did you ever see him really do that after he had gotten, injured? Now that he's got his confidence back, we deep. It's just that our defense in the middle is weak. That's what's killing us, man. We don't have nobody to stop the middle because Kelce was just eating us up straight down the middle all day, all night.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely.
And that's where we're weak. That's where we're weak at. That's our Achilles heel. I'm going to keep saying that. If we don't get that fixed right there, we're going to always get beat down the middle all the time. Because I think our corners is good enough to press with anybody. Look at it. We were shutting down Hill and I forget the other dude's name. We were shutting them down.
Yeah.
And of course, Mahomes, he looked like he was out of sync anyway. He looked like he didn't even know who to throw it to other than Kelce. That was his main weapon tonight was Kelce.
Yeah, most definitely. They left the middle of the field wide open. And the thing about it is Corey Littleton was supposed to be that answer. He was supposed to be the answer to our woes in the middle of the field in coverage, and he has not shown up since we signed him. You know, and then tonight, you know, obviously he wasn't playing because of the whole COVID thing. But when he has been in there, he's been a liability, and I don't know at this point if it's him specifically or if it's Gunther and the scheme. You know,
it's Gunther's scheme. I mean, look, he was playing cover zero, right? Which a cover zero, there is no such thing as a cover zero. He was acting like he was bringing people in, but at the same time, he was keeping two deeps. You know, you can't play like that, man, because then you got that whole the middle wide open. You know, like, I mean, what do you? He was playing cover 2 zone. Why are you doing that?
And then when he did play, man, you got to think about it too.
That's not something you should be playing on a.
And when he did play, man, we played 10 yards off the ball when we played, man.
Against an offense like that, you should be playing cover 3, cover 4.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, hey, we appreciate the call, man. We appreciate the call.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for calling in. And
yeah, y'all be cool.
Yeah, man. Stay up, man.
All right,
Raider Nation.
Thank you, man. Raider Nation.
Raider Nation, back.
Hey, if you guys are calling in and it doesn't go through, it just rings and goes to the voicemail. You can leave a message if you want, or you can just give us a call back and we'll get live on the air. So there's no call waiting or anything like that. So just keep calling back if you want us to. Hey, we got a call from 702.
Call from.
My buds are dying. So I got to wrap it up. I'm about to be out.
Send a voicemail.
All right, man. Thanks for coming on.
Of course, guys. It was a pleasure. I'll definitely talk to you guys.
Hey, what's going on, man?
All right. See you, man.
Later.
Can you hear us, caller?
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? I didn't catch your name. What's your name, bro? Royce? Hey, what's going on?
I was the one that was going a little bit crazy in the chat line. Nah, man. I hate this loss, but we had a lot of problems, man. Defense and offense. I ain't gonna fucking bullshit and all that shit. I'm sorry for the language, but that's all I talk. Defense, we're playing too conservative. You know what I mean? Like, way too conservative. And the offense, I mean, I think with the offense, we did good. Just the drops that we had. But at the same time, I can't blame them. You know, it is what it is. You always have those on the offense side.
Mm-hmm.
But the defensive side, you know, like, I like Abrams. And he was doing a little too much when he shouldn't. And I think the refs were not on our side, like always, you know.
Right. Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I mean, it was a combination of a few things. But I feel like, you know, and I think that D agrees. I think that the biggest glaring issue was those big plays that the defense gave up, you know, when it counted, you know, when we needed them to come through. So, I mean, that's just our take, you know, and you don't have to agree with us. You could disagree with us, and that's fine. But
yeah, it's just that, you know, hey, when we're watching it live and everything, you get pissed off and you're like, what the fuck? And even though after it happens and everything, you're still pissed off. And it's like, you got to calm down and look at every play after play and everything. But right now it's like, come on, man, we had this game.
mm-hmm.
I hate what they did when we were, like, I think we were in the fucking, in the goal line. I think we were like a yard away or some shit like that, to 5 yards, when we went for the field goal. To me, I think we should have just gone for the touchdown. Yeah, it was right. Or it was for the first down. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit buzzed right now.
Yeah. You're talking about when we were at the goal line and then we were
on first half.
Yeah.
That we decided to punt it instead of going for it. I think we should have just gone for it, because I think we would have been up a little bit more or whatever. But in a couple of instances, I think we should have just played more aggressive. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's my main point. We should have played aggressive. I know that when we're running the ball a lot because they want to eat time, and if you look at it, the Chiefs came back at us the second game after we whooped their ass last game. They came back at us as in running the ball type of game.
Right.
You know, on a team that they try to mimic us, or however you say it, us. Like they try to do the same thing we do, as in run the ball first and then go after the pass. You know what I mean? Like to eat up time. That's why we didn't have that many possessions as last game. Because I think last game we had more possessions as the way they did.
Yeah, we definitely needed to get to establish the run and control the clock. And it didn't seem like we were able to do that as well as we normally do. And I don't know. I don't know why that was the way it was, but yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow because we have such a good run game. And we're so used to having such a good run game. When we are not able to do it, it's really, really difficult to process that. So, but yeah, man, we appreciate the call, bro. We appreciate it, man.
All right, man. I'm sorry that I'm all over the place, but hey,
no, it's all good, man.
You guys taking my call.
Hey, absolutely, man. Thank you for being a loyal viewer, and we appreciate you, man. And call in anytime, man.
All right, man. Later.
All right, take care.
I just want to make things aware. If y'all do call in, make sure y'all keep it clean for advertisement only. That helps us out with the channel, so make sure y'all keep it clean, y'all.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think about that, D? What do you have to say?
I kind of agree with a lot of stuff, what he said. I didn't really want the fourth down at the time, but you can take that call.
All right.
Call from.
Help out with the channel, so make sure y'all keep it clean, y'all.
To accept, press 1.
Down at the time, but you can take that call.
Hey, what's going on, man? Who we got?
I just want to say, as a Texans fan, y'all got a really good quarterback in Derek Carr, and I think that very underrated after watching him. I think that the refs kind of screwed y'all over at that. It was a first and goal, and they called a false start on Witten.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really Jones moved first, and then Witten reacted to that. And so that made y'all use up more time. And so at the end, y'all only had 28 seconds. And instead of, y'all could have had way more time because that used up about a minute. So I think that should be used more. And I think y'all's corners did very well for Tyreek Hill, Arnett, and the other one.
Trayvon Mullen.
And
Trayvon Mullen, yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Well, yeah, no, hey, we appreciate that, man, and I agree. I think that and I'm sure Darian agrees too. Derek Carr is a very, very good quarterback. He's a quarterback that I really feel like can take us into the playoffs and win us a championship. But we just have to. We have more pieces that we need. On specifically on defense. To be honest with you, we'll get there. It's just going to take a little bit of time, man.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate the call, man.
Right.
Take care.
Yeah, no problem. Bye.
All right, so we do have a question from Sal. Sal says, "Do you really think Guntner is a bad defensive coordinator, or that Andy Reid is just a better coach?" We all know that Paul Guntner is just a bad defensive coordinator. It's been like that last year. It's been like that since he got here. And just to say, according to Twitter, the Raiders didn't make defensive players available for the media after the game.
Call from.
Win City.
To accept, press 1.
Hey, what's good, Win City?
Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm good.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, check it out, y'all. It's all good, man. I'll trade this loss for a win against them guys in the playoffs, because that's what's going to happen. Mark my words, that's what's going to happen.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I said, mark my words, we're going to meet them guys in the playoffs. And I tell you what, this loss is going to be, we're going to learn from it, man.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we got a young team. These guys are growing up, man. And we're gonna handle our business. We will make the playoffs, and we will meet up with them, and we'll get that revenge in the playoffs.
Most definitely, man. I definitely agree with you, and I believe D does as well. Yeah, we definitely will make the playoffs. I've got a good feeling about that, and it will be a good game when we match up against them again.
Oh yeah. And tonight, man, hey, I tell you what, Carr looked good. It's gonna happen, but man, you know what? I saw these guys fighting. You got to remember, man, the defense, the defensive line wasn't there all week. You know what I mean? And they looked pretty good for somebody who didn't even practice. So I tell you what, they're gonna be all right.
I agree, man. I agree. We appreciate the call, man.
All right, you guys stay up, man. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, stay up, man.
See you later, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
What do you think about that, D? We going to the playoffs, man?
Yes. Yeah, I think that we're going to the playoffs. I'm sorry, I'm pinning your comment in the chat. My bad. But yeah, absolutely. I think we are making the playoffs. We just it's our own destiny.
From
Jonathan.
to accept.
Hey, what's good, man?
What's up, man?
Nada. How you doing?
Pretty good.
What was that called in?
I believe this is Jonathan, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jonathan, what's up, man? What's going on?
What's good, man?
Yeah, this is what's up, man.
Rizzo, we did call. Yeah, we didn't watch Survivor Series. I have to rewatch it
We did
tonight.
pretty good on offense, but I felt that we expect so much on our defense.
Mm-hmm. You said we expect too much out of our defense?
Yeah.
Nah, I disagree with that.
Are you saying that we expect more than what they should be able or what they can give, or we expect too much in general?
Hello?
I got you. It's a little lag. My bad.
Oh, no worries. So are you saying that we expect too much? We expect more than what they're capable of, or we're just expecting them to be better than is reasonable?
I believe that we expect them to go out there and stop good offenses, but it's just not going to happen. We got to spend more money. If not, we got to do something with our coordinator in order to compete.
Yeah. Okay. No, I can understand that. I mean, I definitely feel like, we need to get, there are some holes, and some pieces that we can add. But I also feel like, this team is young still and they're still developing, and that's going to take some time as well. So yeah, but I definitely agree. I think that, the fact that they were able to, be competitive against this high flying offense, I feel like that says a lot right there. But when it comes right down to it, yeah, we've got to have playmakers that can get those turnovers.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. We're almost there, but we're not quite there yet. And I think in the AFC, there's so many good teams that we're going to need to pay attention more on defense.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. I think we really need to give the defense more attention when it comes to the draft and free agency and things like that. So,
right, I agree.
But yeah, and we appreciate your call, man.
Go ahead. I appreciate you guys, man.
All right, thank you for calling in, man. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
All right, man. All right, later.
All right, peace. Yeah, man.
They are calling in, man. They are calling in. They want to
hit
get
us up, man.
Chest.
Ashton says we need more man, less zone. Anthony Provencio says chili cheese fries, bro. Whatever that means.
Chili cheese fries, what?
I don't know.
I don't know what that means either, man.
We got another call from the 816.
Call from
Jay.
to accept, press 1.
Yo, what's up, Jake?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you guys doing today?
Hey,
Doing
we'd
good,
be
man,
better
you
if
know.
we had a won.
We would have been feeling better if we won. You know, we 3-1 in the last 4 games.
I
It's
gotta
dope.
give that to you guys. You guys played good, and it's like that sometimes. So Mahomes is the GOAT, man. What can you say? You know what I mean? Chiefs, you guys played a good game, but you know, it all comes down to that quarterback. You know what I mean? But Carr, he was dropping dimes. There's no. You guys didn't play a bad game. You know what I mean? But you know, it was just we had the last ball. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, it came right down to the end, man. You know, so it was a good game overall, you know, on both sides of the ball. On both teams. It was a good game, man. It was a slugfest, and you know, we came up on top last time, and Kansas City came up on top this time. What are you gonna do?
Right.
Hey, I know one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna win a Super Bowl this year, bud.
I'm telling you, man. Kansas City is one and done, bro. With the rings, man. Kansas City is one and done. I don't think you guys are gonna win another one.
Right. I think y'all one and done, man.
Yeah, I think you guys got too much competition now.
Hey, Sammy Watkins wasn't even in there. Hardman came in for one play. We weren't even, we didn't even have our whole squad. So,
well, that's the problem. Sammy Watkins isn't available. His best ability is availability, and he don't have that. So
that's all we need is Sammy Watkins for the playoffs. You know what I mean? So
yeah, don't get me started on Sammy Watkins, man.
God never had a career to begin with.
Good. I don't have no excuses, but
yeah,
there's no team in the NFL that can mess with the Chiefs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, except for the Raiders.
Right now, y'all still consider the best number. They consider the best number 2 team in the league. Pittsburgh's the number 1 team in the league right now.
Mm-hmm. And who has the better defense? I mean, what can you do? You know what I mean? What can you say?
Well, hey man, I feel you, man, and we don't take anything away from the Chiefs, man. The Chiefs are a great football team, but I will say this, man. What is the record between the Raiders and the Chiefs this season? 1-1.
But what is the record for the last 7 years?
That don't matter.
It's not about that. It's not about that.
It's about right now. It's about
it's not about that. It's about now.
Today.
We had the Chiefs nervous for mind you. Tell him this.
Gruden the game. You know
tell him this though. That the only 2 competitive games that they had all year was against us.
Hey, the only 2 competitive games that Kansas City had all season this season was the Raiders, man.
Thank you.
And you have to admit that that's the truth.
I agree, and I hope we see you in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
All right, man.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro. Hey, see, we're cool, man. We let the Kansas City Chiefs fans come in here. We let the Chiefs fans come in.
Yeah, let them talk their stuff, man. I mean, they have a right to talk their stuff. They won.
Exactly.
They won. You know, I mean, we did our thing on our end, but we fell short.
Call from
Just Win, baby.
to accept.
Yo, what's up? Just Win, baby.
Well, what's going on, man? How y'all doing tonight?
We doing all right, man.
Bro. You know, I got these.
Hey, so I just want to say it was a hell of a game, regardless of what anybody wants to say.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
It was Carr and the offense, defense stopping them at the end of the first half with that interception. We could have used one more or a sack at least, but it was a hell of a game. We put up a hell of a fight. You know, we have this shit for playoffs. We have it. All we have to do is watch that tape again. All those short plays, that's all they played against us. Short plays. Raiders every day for life.
Oh, yeah, most definitely, bro. It was a hell of a game, and we stuck in there. You know, it was a dogfight, you know, just like the game before that. There's definitely nothing to to really hang our head about. Other than the fact that we weren't able to pull it through in the end. Our defense gave up a big play at the end, which, obviously we wish they wouldn't have, but it is what it is, man. And we just got to keep fighting and keep getting better.
I agree with you every day. Our defense isn't great, but they are working to be the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters. They're young, and they're working on it every day. Vegas Raiders will be in the playoffs very soon. And if not this year, it will be next year. And we will beat Mahomes twice, if not 3 times a year.
Most definitely. I agree. We put the NFL on notice, man. The Raiders are back, bro. The Raiders are back, and it's time for us to be competitive again, and we are.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely, man.
I'm getting ready to go to bed from Colorado, from Denver. Las Vegas Raiders every day. Yes, sir. And you know what? Grew up in Cali. Raiders are my team. Let's go Raiders.
Man.
All day. All right, Raider Nation, man.
Raider Nation, man. Take care.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good night.
Later.
All right, you too, man. I ain't gonna lie, the fans is calming me down, man. They're calming me down because I was heated.
Mm-hmm.
I was heated. I thought I was gonna grow more gray hair than I got. I got a little bit of gray hair right now. And then these Raiders, man, they give you gray hair. They stress you out. They give you high blood pressure. Your sugar be high. You do so much. It's crazy, man. So whenever you're ready to end the calls, man, it's up to you. We got about 60 people in the chat, man.
Call from.
Mm-hmm.
Robert.
To accept, press 1.
Yeah, what's up, Robert?
Yo, what's going on, yo?
What's up, Robert? What's going on, my brother? What's up, man?
Nothing, man. Just chilling. How you doing?
Good, man. Hey, we almost got it, man. You with blow coverage. We let him off the hook. We had him going back and forth. Just at the end, we just couldn't get it down. It's unfortunate, but I mean, it's one. Hey, at least we didn't get swept the series. There's a game that we came in. We knew we kind of were like we kind of want to win this. We just couldn't get it done. Back and forth, but give credit. We did pretty much everything we could. Patrick Mahomes, he's amazing. His throwing abilities is, we just couldn't get pressure to him. We couldn't get to him in time. He got too many open passes to Tyreek Hill. It just was unfortunate. And then we had that blown coverage at the end. That hurt us. We went to, we need to just try to, figure those problems out and get back to it. We play the Falcons next week, which you see Matt Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the Saints today. They absolutely blew him up. They were just sack after sack after sack. The dude just stands there. So against this Falcons team, we need to go in and just get pressure to him and just start, dominating. And we look good. We look really good. And we beat Kansas City the last time we played them. Absolutely just dominated them in every statistical category. And this game, we pretty much, it was like we had them. We had them, and then we let them off the hook.
Yeah, most definitely, man. It came right down to the wire, man. We put up a good fight, but in the end, it's about the big plays and making sure we're playing clean football. And we weren't able to pull it out, but there was definitely, like I said, there was a lot to hang our hat on for tonight, man. So I can't be too mad. Yeah,
we gave our heart, and there's a team that won the Super Bowl. And for us, this shows that if we do make the playoffs and we have to play against this team, this shows that we can actually beat them. Mm-hmm. And I know that there was a Kansas City dude who just came on a couple calls ago, and he was talking about Sammy Watkins. Well, you got to realize we don't have Tyrell Williams, and you saw last year how much targets he got and how much catches. So that's pretty much
it's much the same boat. Just imagine if we did have Tyrell Williams,
things, minor things, but we have a pretty, not an easy schedule, but it's in our favor for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
We just got to get those wins. We can't let, an easy team like the Jets, if we give them their first win, that will be absolutely ridiculous. So we gotta just go out there and start dominating because we're looking really good, really, really good. Derek Carr has been playing his best football. He's playing really good. Coming into the season, lot of speculation if he can get the job done. You know, there's a lot of things. So Tom Brady, you know, they're gonna look to get him, but you know, Derek Carr shut up the haters. He just showed up and he got the job done. And you know, against Kansas City, we barely lost. We'll just say that.
Right.
Yep. Most definitely, bro. Most definitely. We totally agree with you, man. Appreciate the call, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night, Raider Nation,
man.
Yeah, you too, man.
I mean, we are an hour into this post game, so it's up to you how many calls you want to take on, bro.
Yeah, you know, we can. You know what? Let's take a couple more. We'll take 2 more, man. 2 more.
All right, we'll take 2 more calls, and we're gonna wrap it up.
Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Go ahead, D.
And make sure y'all subscribe to Raider J77. It is in the pinned comments. Make sure y'all look at the live chat and go to the pinned comment. And make sure y'all subscribe to Raider J77. He's trying to get to 200 subscribers. Make sure y'all go over and subscribe to him as well.
Call from
Jesus.
What's up, Jesus?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey,
Jesus,
man. How you
what's going
doing?
on, man?
Doing good. What about you guys?
Good. Doing good.
My little rant was about I think we did good, regardless of the loss. I think we were good.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, I listened to myself, but
No, I hear it. So
I think we still a playoff team. You know, it might not be first seed, but I think we'll get a wild card. I think we played good. We had our mistakes, but we did good.
Absolutely, man.
And our record shows it. You know what I mean? Like, we're still second in the division. In our division, we're still second, and we're still in the playoff hunt.
yeah,
We just gotta take care of business from here on, and we'll be in the playoffs. We go 12-4, and we good. We get the wild card, and we'll see Patrick Mahomes again, and hopefully we'll whoop his ass.
Yeah.
And get into the playoffs, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, most definitely. We're definitely in the playoff hunt. There's, you know, the season isn't over. You know, this was a big game because it's a division rival.
Right.
We were hoping we could sweep them to get the tiebreaker, but you know, it is what it is, and we split it with them. So I'll take that over getting our butts kicked like we have been in the past. Any day of the week, man. So
exactly.
It shows how much this team has come.
Exactly. We've been getting our ass handed to us since he came back since Mahomes came to the league, and now to show him like, hey, he's not the god that everybody been picturing, like, oh, Patrick Mahomes, this and that. Like, nah. Hey, the Raiders are coming, you know.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, we're coming. We're coming.
But we're coming. Raiders are coming, and eventually we're gonna have Patrick Mahomes' card, you know.
Oh yeah, we're a threat in the playoffs. We're a threat to the reigning champions, most definitely. So, yeah, man, we appreciate your call, man. We appreciate it.
All right, ladies, man.
All right, take care, man. All right, we're gonna take one more call, and then if you guys, if we're all done, so the number that's on the screen here, you can call and you can leave a message because we're gonna do a reaction Monday tomorrow. So we will have your voicemails. If you ain't able to get through tonight, you can call, you can rant, you can vent, whatever you want to do, give your hot take, whatever. And we'll play it on the show for tomorrow. So definitely keep this number saved. You can call and you can leave.
Leave voicemail, but make sure y'all keep it clean, y'all. Y'all gotta keep it clean for the channel, man. We gotta keep it, as suitable. So we gotta keep it clean for y'all. So we're gonna take one more call, y'all. One more call.
And Google Voice will cut you off at 3 minutes, just so you know.
Yep, they will cut you off at 3 minutes. Absolutely. Man, what a tough loss. Looking at this replay. Tough loss.
But like I said, man, we didn't they didn't come and stomp the yard on us, bro. So I'll take that, man.
Right.
If there is such thing as a moral victory, I will take that. All right. From the 505, last caller.
Call from
Raiders for life.
to accept.
What's up, Raiders for life? How you doing, man?
Hiya, fuck me, daddy.
Okay. Goodbye.
Weirdos, man. We're gonna take one more call. Honestly, I think loyal to the soil. I think we could lose one more game and be 11-5. Honestly,
yeah.
I know, right?
5,
I know
12-4.
that call was crazy, y'all. That call was crazy.
Mm-hmm. Jay Optimistic said we driving a bus around y'all stadium, though. We want to see it all. I don't think they're going to drive a bus around the stadium in Vegas. I think they're probably going to just hop on the bus and get the hell out of there as quickly as they can.
You know how Raiders fans can be now since y'all out the stadium. Yep. It's no holds bars with the Raider Nation.
You get the bus tipped over.
Right. It's 2020, ladies and gentlemen. Right, Iverson Vlogs. It's 2020. It's 2020, bro. We be getting some weird stuff on the that's the first weird call that we got.
Yeah. Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah, childish call. We taking one more call. If nobody calls in, then we're gonna end it, and we'll be here for Reaction Monday. Remember, keep this number in your phones or write this number down, because if we're not live, you can still leave a message and we will play it on the show. So make sure y'all do that as well. If y'all have not subscribed, and if you're new to this Raiders channel, we do suggest that you subscribe and hit the bell button for both of our channels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we have content on both of them.
Call from
Aaron Davidson.
Hey, what's up, Ben Davidson?
Hey, what's up, man?
What up,
man?
what
How
up?
you doing?
I'm doing all right. I've been sitting here watching y'all's broadcast. And I want to say something about Derek Carr. I think they need to cut him.
Really?
Yeah, I think they need to pay him his money and get rid of him.
Why do you say that?
Well, he's been in the league for how long? 7-8 years for the Raiders, and he ain't really did anything. He's been to one playoff game since then.
Yeah, this is his 7th season. So yeah, this is definitely a prove-it season for him.
7 seasons with like three different
I'm just getting tired of seeing every year, and not seeing nothing out of the year, not going to the playoffs or the Super Bowl.
I get that, man. Yeah, we're definitely frustrated,
I'm so tired of it.
Carr is playing his best.
Since the 90s.
He's playing like he's worth the money, right?
Yeah.
Rich Gannon and all those guys, man.
Yeah, Rich Gannon. Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you, man. I definitely would love to see this team get to the playoffs and make a push, and then eventually, get to the Super Bowl. But I have to disagree with you in the fact that this season, Derek Carr has been much better. Now, the seasons in the middle between 2016 and now, a little bit rocky up and down, not as good as we would like, but I feel like he's doing a lot better. But again, I can still understand where you're coming from, as far as the frustration. I don't discredit that, because we're all frustrated.
Shout out to Demetrius. Shout out to Demetrius.
28 seconds out of timeout.
Thank you for coming a new member,
hey,
man.
You kind of rushed the play there, but rest the field.
Right. Well, hey, we appreciate your call, man. Thank you for calling in, bro.
I'll be Friday. You want me back?
We're gonna be broadcasting tomorrow. We're gonna be doing a Reaction Monday tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Well, and make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, and then you'll get the notification. We usually do it at what time, D? Like
7
p.m.
like
Eastern.
6 or 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
Well,
6 or
like
7
6
p.m.
o'clock.
Eastern.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
man. Stay up, man.
Anytime.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for the call.
All right. So that is all for the calls. Like I said, if you do want to call in after we're done with the show and you want to leave a message, definitely do so. You can leave a voicemail. You can send a text message to this number, and we'll put it on for tomorrow. But that is going to be it for the calls for tonight. So we appreciate everybody that's called in.
Absolutely.
It, man.
And I know why he was on the call. Shout out to Demetrius for becoming a member of the Spotlight Raiders Talk. Thank you so much. That is actually a blessing to definitely come in. Make sure you get all the perks. I make sure you get all the perks. It's just that I've been so busy trying to reach out to y'all, but I make sure that you will get the perks. Any final words before we head out, man? We've been on here for almost an hour like we usually do. So any final words before we head out?
Hey, man, just make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell. And when you hit the notification bell, click all. So that way you get all the notifications. We've got giveaways coming up. We've got some really cool stuff coming up. Check out the merchandise because we are going to have some free merchandise coming up. But if you do buy some merchandise, that money goes right back into the channel. So we can provide you guys with giveaways and all kinds of cool stuff. We're trying to build things so that way we can start doing even more where we're going to have special guests and, all kinds of stuff like that. So
trying to get our credibility. That's all. We're trying to get our credibility up. That's all. Last things that I have to say is, for the people, I understand this is a Raiders channel. I can completely understand that, but I do primetime games as well on here. Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, and Sunday Night Football. Even if the Raiders not playing, if y'all still want to come in and support the stream, I really would greatly appreciate that as well. It helps the channel out to give y'all the content. When we do Raiders content, it helps us out more. So that's why I just do the primetime games on this channel, which is Monday night, Thursday night, and Sunday Night Football. We do have a lot of Raiders stuff going on, a lot of stuff on the Spotlight Sports Network as well. So just keep a lookout for that. It's going to be dope. Make sure y'all follow us on social media as well. If you see up at the top, Spotlight Raiders Talk on Instagram and Spotlight RN Talk on Twitter. Raider J _77, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Raider _J77.
Raider _J77 on Twitter for Raider J77. Don't forget to leave your messages because we will be listening and we will be putting them on the show. So thank y'all, man. I really do appreciate y'all being here, man.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
And your final tonight was 35-31. The Chiefs get the win. We split the actual division with them, which I predicted earlier in the year when the schedule came out. I felt as though that we will split with the Kansas City Chiefs, and that's exactly what happened. But we did have a chance to sweep them, but it's all good. It's all love. If you do want to become a member of the Spotlight Raiders Talk, just like Demetrius did, make sure you hit the link in the description to become a member. You have 3 tiers. You have a 99-cent tier. You have a $6 tier and a $14 tier. It's up to you. But, anything that comes through here, it helps out for the Spotlight Sports Network.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to leave y'all out with a few things here. If you're into fantasy football, if you like our merch, we're going to leave y'all with a few videos, and then we're going to head out. Thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all have a great night. It is the Spotlight Raiders Talk. It is my city, my game. We're out of here. Peace.
Peace. What's up, fantasy champions? Spotlight Sports Network is excited to tell you about an amazing deal from Thrive Fantasy, your place for daily fantasy sports and esports. Right now with promo code SS Network, Thrive Fantasy will match up to $50 of your first deposit. So go to thrivefantasy.com and sign up now with promo code SS Network. That's thrivefantasy.com, promo code SS Network.
Welcome to the My City, My Game pod show featuring Raider J77, your place for all things Raiders and all things Trailblazers. Brought to you by the Spotlight Sports Network. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Now let's go.
Once a Raider, bruh, always a Raider, bruh. Shit simple as that. You look silver and black. Lot of bread invested in that O-line. Car insurance cost the all.